Welcome back to Vore's Physical Media. I'm Vanessa and he's Charles. And our movie review we have for you is the 4K of Link from Kino Lorber.
Studio Canal.
Technically, Studio Canal actually did the restoration for this. And of course, it's got the Kino Lorber logo on the discs. So this is starring Elizabeth Shue, and she is a college student overseas. She's in London, and she really wants to work with a certain professor to be his assistant. So he goes ahead and tells her to come to his house on the off season to help him out. And what he does is that he is a very eccentric zoologist who works with chimpanzees, and he's got 3 of them at the house, and one is Link, and the other one is, what was the baby's name? Do you remember?
Not off the top of my head.
Not off the top of my head either. And then they had one female as well, but she was really, really aggressive. Well, Link, he likes to wear clothes, and he does a lot of things to help out. Well, the doctor said that he's busy trying to do his experiments and whatnot with them to help them learn, so she leaves. But then his car is gone. He didn't tell her she was leaving at all, and it just goes from there, and it literally takes off, and she figures it out. I don't want to give too much away if you have not seen this.
Should have seen this by now.
You would think, but some people haven't. I wasn't one of them.
From what, 1986?
Yep.
105 minutes. Has a weird aspect ratio though. It's a 1.661. You don't hear that very much.
No, not really.
That's a very different aspect ratio. I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
No.
If I did, I never fucking noticed it. But
right.
As per Kino Lorber, they never do Dolby Atmos. I don't know why. But there is one title that is coming, and it's starring Adam Sandler. Happy Gilmore, which is funny. I don't know if a lot of people knows this yet. It's going to be scanned in 6K.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah. You just add 2 more from 4. So.
Yeah, but
yeah, that's very cool though. I thought that was cool. Would have been cool if they would have added Dolby Atmos. One thing I nitpick with Kino Lorber. I wish they would do Dolby Atmos in their films.
Okay.
They never do. Studio Canal does when they do the transfers. They always add Dolby Atmos majority of the time to their films.
Okay.
But I guess Kino Lorber chooses not to go that route. You got to pay more, but they're already paying for Dolby Vision. Might as well just do a complete package and add Dolby Atmos with it.
Right, because there probably would be a package for it.
I mean, Sony does it with dramas.
Yeah, they don't need it in a drama, but okay.
But that's my only nitpick. I wish that they would had, but this does have DTS HD Master Audio 5.1. Say that fast 10 times if you don't start to slow your words.
You definitely would.
But it does have some special features. It had the audio commentary by film historian Lee Gambin, which passed away. I don't know exactly when, but
I'm not sure.
I've noticed a lot of movies we've been watching. He's part of the commentary. They always say in memory of Lee Gambin. So I'm like, okay then. You have deleted work print scenes. They're basically deleted scenes, not like storyboards or anything like that. So, audio interview with director Richard Franklin, Jerry Goldsmith, demo of the Link theme, theatrical trailers and teasers also accompanies this release. Now, as Kino Lorber always does it, you have commentary with the 4K, you have a separate Blu-ray with all your special features, and then the film again.
Yep.
Now, the 4K transfer of this, But I don't think that this movie really benefited from a 4K upgrade.
Because of the coloring? It was like a gloomy type of a coloring?
I guess it's gloomy in London a lot, I'm assuming.
I'm assuming. I mean, I think it rains a lot over there.
But it didn't really shine.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't really notice that it was in 4K, I didn't think.
Not really till the scene where there's a fire.
Yeah, I mean, that's about the only part of the movie you really know. The rest of it looked like you were watching like a Blu-ray, sometimes DVD quality, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it wasn't that great of a transfer, which is surprising from Studio Canal.
With it looking gloomy and rainy all the time, you're not going to get that much of a good transfer in general.
Right.
Is it a transfer to really talk highly about? No, it is not. But as far as the transfer, I would give it a 2 out of 5 because the transfer wasn't that good. And I'm not blaming Studio Canal by any means. I assume Kino Lorber goes back and checks everything before they put it out.
I would assume they did.
Would overlook just in case Studio Canal may have missed something. They normally don't. But this is probably one of those movies that just wouldn't have mattered if it had a 4K upgrade because you didn't really notice much other than the fire. Like she said, that would have been the only remote thing that you would have noticed.
Right.
Special features, you do have a lot of special features. They're all new to me. Because I think the last time I seen this movie, I think it was on VHS.
Wow.
So you do get to see Elizabeth's shoe. You do get to see her shoes, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So she's definitely not one to stray away from.
I think this was actually her first movie that. Yeah.
She's a great actress anyway. I liked her in this. She did a good job. She also does a good job in Karate Kid.
She does.
So, but special features, I would definitely give it a 5 out of 5 because they're all new to me.
Yeah.
I watched the deleted scenes because I'd never seen them before. So, now overall, I rather enjoyed the movie. The movie was interesting. At first, it starts out very slow. So when I first started watching, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to like this movie or not. It took a while to trigger the memory of seeing it because I've seen so many movies over the years.
Yeah.
And living in this world that we live in, you start to go brain dead after a certain point.
We all do.
But I really enjoyed it once it got started and got the monkeys in it. Because they're not really in the beginning until they actually go to their house because they're dealing with the college and school and then her background and then talking about him and all this and that. Then they finally move to the house. That's really when it starts getting interesting. Link comes in. I forget the other one's name. But there is the ending I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed the ending.
Me too.
It's something that you did not expect to happen.
Nope.
So definitely be on the lookout for that. But overall, 3 out of 5. I enjoyed the movie. I actually really enjoyed the movie, but I would have to give it a 3 out of 5.
I was thinking the same thing.
Would I recommend to pick it up? Yes.
If you don't have it, absolutely.
Yeah.
But if you want to upgrade to the 4K,
you're not going to notice too much difference.
No, but I would definitely wait till it's on sale.
Yeah.
Don't pick it up at full price.
There's not one to pick up immediately, but sorry for the harsh review. It's a great movie.
Yes.
It's just everything else that comes along, but we got to be honest. Can't sugarcoat just to sell it off for people to go out and buy it.
Yep.
Now, links will be below. Links.
Literally.
Will be down below for this. Wait for a sale, but definitely pick it up. You might notice a difference in the 4K than what we did. It all depends on what TV you have also.
Right.
We have an OLED, so things are a lot darker on that. So the way it's supposed to be seen for the, what they call filmmaker mode.
Filmmaker mode.
Then you got all kind of different modes on different TVs.
Right.
I forget what the Samsung one is, but
I can't remember off the top of my head.
But that is our review for Link. Definitely pick it up. Pick it up on a sale. Kino Lorber does have their summer sale coming up.
Yes, they do.
And they do, reminder, tomorrow they have their treasure chest. It could possibly be in there. You never know until you open the chest.
Yep.
Like, comment. Please subscribe if you like these type videos. Our 4Ks are going to be a little bit longer because we like to go in depth with it.
Yes.
Blu-rays are not really too much you can go in depth with, so we're going to shorten those up, get the point through where you guys can get on with your evening. So that is our review of Link. Thank you, Kino Lorber and Studio Canal. You always do a great job. Unfortunately, on this one, not so much.
Right.
But that is our review. Thank you. I'm Charles. That's Vanessa. We're signing off.